Hello guys, Barbie1 and today we're gonna go for the British Grand Prix. There is this humming noise in the background. I think my PS4 has been getting quite heated up the last few days. Well, it was getting heated up too, but not this much. I've tried to look into it, I don't have the tools. My screwdriver was too big. Well, the screw that I got was too big. So if I got one less, it was one number. The number was one lower. It was gonna be alright, I think. Well, not I think, it was going to be alright. But let's go it up. We don't care about it that much, to be honest. It is quite a weird thing, though. Be there, and we checked the R&D a bit. We'll check it again because we're getting quite some R&D points, and the fabrication has come in, or I've still not done it. I think I've done it. And we're checking the aerodynamics, so I haven't checked the aerodynamics in quite a while. Same for the powertrain, but I don't think we're gonna see anything of the powertrain in the coming episodes. But we'll see. Now, I think we've now got the fabrication. I'm not sure, but we've got the upgrade for the sideboard. I didn't see quite how its name was, but we got it. It didn't fail. I think it failed once. That's why. And here, I don't know what this is. I'm reading it, but what I understood is that you open the DRS, you get what you get from the low drag, but you don't lose as much downforce. But its name was activation mechanism. I don't know what it says, but I'm not gonna complain. An upgrade is an upgrade, and if it pushes us forward to the R&D graph, then we're okay. Now we chose the other course, as you're seeing right now, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna skip forward and stuff like that, you know. Now on to the end. Cops, I was quite confident. I was gonna say I wasn't, but I was, and we beat it by 7 seconds, by 7.5, I think, to be honest. But it is still the same. If I can counting it like that casually, yes, 7.4 to be exact. But now let's go to the qualifying and see where we are. But I had a problem. I know that the practice wears your components quite much, and I was like, okay, I'll do the practice and then I'll switch to the other parts, the other components, but I forgot and we are lost. But for this, let's go to the race.
We return once again then to the home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Sainz, Ricardo, Perez, Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Valtteri Bottas and Magnussen, Vettel, Stroll, Mick Schumacher and Alex Albon, Joe, Latifi, Oscar Piastri and the owner driver. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once more by Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, so no one has a penalty ahead of us, obviously, and if he had, I don't think would be further back, because I think, you know, one grid penalty is 5 positions. I think it should be 5 or 10, I don't know. It is quite a big thing, to be honest. But we've got a 22 place grid penalty. Everything exactly new. But with everything like that new, I know that there is a bigger chance of having a failure, and I hope it doesn't happen to us, because second failure in a row is going to be pretty bad. Now, we've completed the formation lap and we're forming up on the grid. We're gonna try and do our best to be as forward as we can, but I've played some project cars with my friend and I've forgotten a bit how the car handles under brakes. But it's wrapped up, 5 lights are out and we are underway for the British Grand Prix, and we get a pretty bad start. We're gonna go to the outside, then we're gonna go to the inside, and I think we'll have the space. Yes, we have it. We'll overtake many people. We are up to 19th place. We'll look to make a big dive bomb here, and we do. We get up to 17th, maybe even 16th when we overtake Schumacher. Not Schumacher, but kind of the same. I know this name is quite a really big name, maybe the biggest name in the community, but we overtake another 2 cars. We'll take Tsunoda and Bottas. We'll be able to overtake Vettel around the outside. Well, yes, we can. A front wing end plate was flown off ahead of us. I don't know if it was from Magnussen or Gasly, but Vettel overtook us once again, and we are now in 14th place. Bottas won't be eyeing out for a move right here. He won't do 51 GS. Let's hope we don't 51 G someone else. But yeah, we're now going to Max and Beckett's, and Vettel is still ahead of us. We can't catch up with him as well, but I think we are faster than Bottas because we are 7 tenths ahead of him. So I think we have a good chance in this race if nothing bad happens. But Formula 1 is the Formula 1, never say never, and some people are pitting. They've got damage, there were front wings flown around, and yes, 2 people pit, and we are now in 12th place, so we're in a pretty good chance for points. And not only pretty good, a really great chance for points. Now, so we are going on to lap number 2 to number 3. Tsunoda is right behind us with the fan. We're going to the inside. He's got the outside and inside for this corner, but we'll have the inside for the longer one, and we'll switch to the camera, to the on-track camera, and we are successful on defending Tsunoda, so he's not ahead. Now he goes wide and he has to get off the accelerator to not lose time, to not get a warning from the stewards, because he would have gained time, but Schumacher has overtaken Tsunoda, and Tsunoda got overtaken by Albon, but he overtook him again, so nothing much happened right there. Back from the back. But one mistake and we are basically lost. Everyone is here and Schumacher goes for it, and with tire back we squeeze him right onto the apex. We squeeze him right off the track, and lap number 4 we defend quite badly. There I didn't have much footage, sorry about that, but Schumacher comes in, wants to take the outside line, and we will have the inside. That means we have a shorter line through the first one, but he has a shorter one for the second and longer corner. But we have the better exit. Also, he has the shorter one again, and we run through corps, and we don't get 51 G. If this was online, we'd get 51 G. But this is not online, and we're live. This is the big thing. And now, as we come to the start of the second DRS zone, the second at last DRS zone of the lap, we are so low on the ERS. I don't think we've ever been so low in a fight. And this is our in lap. We will squeeze Schumacher. I think we left him a bit space, but although he is Schumacher, we gotta race him fairly. Now Albon goes for the outside line. We'll have the inside, and we're pitting as well, so it's not gonna bother us too much. And here the speed limit is 60, so it is a really slow and really long pit stop, and we're gonna wait like that for 10 years. Already 15 seconds onto the pits. Look at our tires, they're basically in another dimension. Like, they are so worn out as we watch our boys do the pit stop, and they've done it flawlessly. Perfect. 2.3, a really good stop time, and now our tires are so cold. The only way we can warm them up is by weaving and racing. Just driving around normally. But weaving will warm the tires faster, so we will weave a bit here in this straight to heat them up, to warm them up, I shall say, to be correct. But yeah, with this now, let's go on to lap number 14, and there will be a surprise right after the first corner, and here is Magnussen, Snowder, and Guan Yu, or Guan Yu first and then Snowder. Here we have us overtaking Guan Yu from the outside. This is what cold tires and warm tires can do. Now Snowder right in front of us. We have DRS, but we're so slow versus the AI on straight line. We see an opening and we go for it. Snowder backs out. He goes away. He does not want to crash. I think we were good. I don't know why he backed out, but with this, now we're going a bit further ahead. Snowder now has DRS, and we're so slow. Our battery charge is so low. We can't do anything about it. We're changing to the off track, to the podcast, I should say. I'll say it like that. Camera, and thank you for this camera. I can't see anything. Now it is better. And we are on the outside for the last and first corner of the lap number 15. We're almost through the middle of the race. Squeeze him onto turn 1. I think he has space, but same lap bit after, second DRS zone. And Guan Yu will have DRS. He was behind us on the DRS detection point, so he has the DRS, and we got only ERS, which is really low, and some engine power. Really great stuff. Now Albon, he is right behind us. He won't be eyeing up a move, so we'll wait, but we slide and he comes to the inside. We are side by side now, we are on the outside. We'll squeeze him a bit, but we'll leave space. But Albon doesn't back out, we go wide. He has the outside line, we leave him space. He goes in. Well, he couldn't overtake us, so we are successful on defending Albon, but he is going to attack us once again. He's going around. He wants to go for the outside line. He has the outside line. We have the inside line. We have the shorter distance, and we will go first, or not first, but side by side onto the chicane. He tries to go for a switchback, but he can't go. He can't make it. But he's eyeing up a move with the inside of turn one once again. He isn't quite there, and finally we can breathe. Well, not exactly breathe, but we're seeing that on the replay once again. And nice try though, couldn't get it, but nice try. Now Albon, he has the inside line, so this is bad for us. We have the outside. We switch to the TV podcast camera. We are fast. He has the short line, as I said. We have the inside, and then the outside. We'll try to make the switch back on Albon as he tried on us, and we will make the switch back. We are successful. We make the move on Albon, and now we are ahead for lap number 18. But just hear what Mark says.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
As I said in the start of the video, there is a high chance to get a failure when you get a new engine, or everything new. But this cannot be the end of a race for the second time in a row. We have such a good fight with Albon. I just won't be able to take it. I just can't. But I don't think it'll happen. I'm trying to keep the engine on cold revs, but no, we can't. We will have to retire, and this will be the end of our race. We're retiring for the second time in a row from a mechanical failure. My goodness. I still can't believe that what has just happened, and this was yesterday. I played the Grand Prix yesterday, the way I do it. I played the Grand Prix, and tomorrow, the other day, I make the video. But this was our race. Hopefully we will be third time lucky in the next race. Hopefully.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the whole team at Mercedes. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on track was: speed. I know it sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
The British Grand Prix. This is my bogey track. If you watched my F1 2021 career, you'll know that I finished the Grand Prix one time in 4 seasons. In 4 seasons. And the podium is all British, which I can't like. It was, well, you can see it. Hamilton, Norris and Russell. All British podium in a British race. Not bad. The British are gonna be the British are gonna be quite happy for that podium, but we are everything but happy with this DNF. I still can't believe that, as I said. Second time in a row. One time it's all good. Frustrated again, but 2 times in a row is just not it. And we lose a claim. What is that? After all this fighting and things like that, we lose a claim and we don't have a sponsor. Well, but this was the Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to not miss out on any videos like this one. I'm gonna be posting many other videos like this, so stick around and I'm gonna see you on the next race. Bye bye.